on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Well, this sure seems to be the year for sequels. We've heard tonight about Nightmare on Elm Street 5, and then there was Lethal Weapon 2, Ghostbusters 2, Star Trek 5, Karate Kid 3, Gods Must Be Crazy 2, another James Bond movie, and we saw Indiana Jones and His Last Crusade. I'll believe that when I see it. And now here comes Back to the Future 2. There's method in Hollywood's repetitiousness. The original Back to the Future grossed more than $350 million worldwide. It's a lot of money. And it seems that faith in a sequel has been money well spent, because in its first weekend in America, Back to the Future 2 took $43 million at the box office. The sequel begins exactly where the original left off, when Marty McFly returns home from his adventures in the past with his eccentric time-travelling companion Doc. He no sooner sets foot in the present than Doc whizzes along in his time machine to whisk him not into the past this time, but into the future, because Doc has scouted out Anno Domini 2015 and found Marty's kids are in trouble.
Talk to anyone. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't interact with anyone. And try not to look at anything.
I don't get it. I thought you said this had something to do with my kids.
Look what happens to your son.
My son? God, he looks just like me. Within 2 hours of his arrest, Martin McFly Jr. was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary? Within 2 hours?
The justice system works swiftly in the future now that they've abolished all lawyers.
Well, here the plot gets complicated, and the two find themselves whizzing from the future back to a changed 1985, and then further back to 1955 to change the course of diverted history. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, the two leads, and director Robert Zemeckis, plus squillions of cast and crew, return to the past for a repeat performance in this one. I must say I was bored witless by the future, and there are so many interconnecting linkages between past, future and present, and so many lookalikes in each segment that the whole thing becomes quite confusing. But of all the time zones, things certainly speed up when they get into the past. And I found the latter part of the film infinitely more entertaining than the beginning. The really scary part of the whole production is that they've decided to keep on filming another one in the series right on the heels of this one. Guess what we're going to be seeing next year. David, how did you find the plot of Back to the Future 2?
I think the plot is fascinating. I think the handling of it is awful. The first hour of the film is so overacted. Christopher Lloyd is just dreadful.
Not good, is he?
But most of the cast are overacting horribly, and it's ugly and it's violent and it's pointless. I mean, just the style of it is so aggressive and horrible. Once they go back to 1955 and the inventive time playing really comes into its own, I think it becomes quite entertaining, and the use of this new device, this VistaGlide camera, which enables you to have 3 Michael J. Foxes at the same time, is quite clever. I loved all that time shifting and using scenes from the first film and so on. But when I saw the film last week in Honolulu with an audience, and they were so angry when it ended, and it said, to see the end, you've got to wait 6 months to see part 3. That's a bit of a cheat.
It's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scores?
2.5 out of 5.
I'm agreeing with you here. It's half good.
Little girl! Little girl!
Back to the Future 2 opens nationally tomorrow.
Hoverboard. Where is he? Here. There! He's on a hoverboard! Give me fly!
Story shows.
The future. Unbelievable. I gotta check this out, Doc.
The future has been rushing up at Michael J. Fox this year. He wrapped family ties, ending the show that made him a star. He got married and had a child and performed in a number of strenuous and challenging films.
You know, it's been a real interesting year because it's been a year professionally of you know, conclusions and personally of beginnings, you know, and that's a nice balance, you know. It's been really nice, but I mean, I'm beat, you know, there's no doubt about it. I'm trashed, but you know, that's all right. That feels good sometimes.
Fox also feels good about being back on home territory, comedy, after movies like Bright Lights, Big City and Casualties of War, co-starring with Sean Penn in the Brian De Palma war movie. The future looks lighter.
You know, 5 months in Thailand with Sean and Brian and wear you out. You know, you're going to give me a lampshade and let me lighten up.
Michael J. Fox's idea of lightening up was to do a pair of sequels simultaneously, Back to the Future Part 2 and Part 3, the hyperkinetic continuations of his 1985 hit.
The only thing about slipping back into Marty is, you know, Marty 5 years ago could jump over the hood of a car and his back wouldn't hurt the next day, you know. I'm 5 years older, and it is interesting, the little aches and pains that I'm starting to get. And Bob is only too quick to say, well, you're getting old, Michael. It's like, it's not the answer I wanted to hear.
The people Fox want to be with are his wife, actress Tracy Pollan, and their infant son, Sam. This new aspect of Fox's life has changed his perspective.
This is a much greater thing than just, you know, being able to drive a nice car, you know, or whatever. I mean, this is really important stuff, and I've just been enjoying it and savoring it. It's also, you know, it's very hard to comment on it because you know, you don't want to touch it. You don't even want to mess with it. It's just too good, you know. Don't even mention it; it might go away. It's too great.
Something that might lure Michael J. Fox out of that hard-earned hiatus, though, is the chance to direct a film.
I have like the world's greatest directing career because I have lots of offers and everybody asks me about it and everybody talks about it, and I've never done anything. I've never failed, you know. I have a great track record, no failure. So I don't even know if I want to blemish that by actually going out there and, you know, and doing something.
Doing something like directing will have to wait until Michael J. Fox gets Back to the Future.
Michael J. Fox, the star of Back to the
Great Scott! What? Not good.
What's not good?
The future. It's not good. Not good. Where is she?
What do you think you're doing? No one's allowed up here.
Am I too late?
For what?
For what? To soothe her, comfort her, whatever it takes.
Nurse, give me security right away.
Still beautiful despite what we've done to her.
You should go. We have her resting comfortably.
We're doing everything we can.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything's under control.
Control, a word often misused, for if we really had control, we wouldn't be in this potentially disastrous situation.
Give me security right away.
Wait, there's much to learn. I'm here to help you. Give me your tie, quick.